bunker you got here.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
thank you, but it's not mine. Not anymore. But I'm sure you already know that. Listen, detective. If you want to know something, please ask straight, huh?
Okay, I like you, man. Just get straight to the
Mr.
point.
Wessler, let's make this a bit more professional.
All right. Man, you just straight
I'm
to
not
the
as
point.
exciting as people tend to believe. I grew up in a poor family of many siblings. I'm the only one still alive, unfortunately. My career started with a shoe store, and now, here I am.
That's a good start. You gotta start your business somewhere.
I wouldn't call that an average life. Shoe store owner to mob boss.
Yeah.
How dare you speak to Mr. Wessler like that?
Leave it, Olivia, dear. It's just provocation.
I'm sorry if I offended you, Mr. Wessler. Shall we talk about something else?
Yeah. Let's try this.
Everybody knows Mr. Hayworth. He's an antique piece of furniture in this city, so to speak.
Okay.
Only a bit worn out.
It's not my fault that he's so much in debt, detective, but the name of his family still rings quite loud in Clawville.
Wow, so you threatened the man, and now you got this man so much in debt, man. You're a cold-blooded gangster.
Is that still worth anything?
The name is just their name, of course, but the man behind the name is another matter, Mr. Featherland.
Oh, so you gonna bleed that man out of his money? That's what you're really saying.
You're a pragmatic rat.
Thank you.
Alright.
Look, detective, if you want to know something, just ask.
Okay.
All right, Mr. Wessler. Has your assistant been working for you long?
Are you talking about me?
Yeah.
Yes, I'm talking about you, ma'am.
Let me answer your question then. I've been in Mr. Wessler's employment for 6 months.
Alright.
Why do you ask?
Motive,
Oh,
maybe.
just routine questioning, you know. Most of them aren't good for anything. Just killing time.
It sounded rude to me.
I could care less how rude you think it is.
Yeah, please forgive her, detective. Olivia's a real firecracker.
Or I could see that. I mean, she's not messing around. Alright. Okay, we asked all the questions.
Wessler's a tricky guy.
Yes, he is. Okay, we're gonna have to... He's a tricky guy, unfortunately. I don't know enough about him, so I have to be cunning. I just can't pin him against a wall yet. Okay, so we're gonna
How
have
did you feel when you heard about the blackmail?
Honestly, I found it ridiculous.
Okay.
And now?
Now I'm kinda interested. But I wouldn't call it blackmail yet. They're just empty threats. There were no demands.
Look at the detail he is. I mean, he's a rat with a person head. I mean, he fits the part. Obviously, the gangster has to be a rat.
Good point.
Thank you. Are we done?
No, not really.
No, not
Not
quite.
quite.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah, me too. Okay.
You seem a very busy man. May I ask what you do?
Yeah.
It's, uninteresting.
What do you mean, uninteresting? How you got the job?
Would you elaborate?
I got a small share in the meat substitute business.
Okay.
If the new product works, maybe we can make your job easier.
Okay, so basically what you're saying is like, if somebody take your money, something like that, you'll take them to the meat grinder and grind them up. Okay, yeah, I get it.
You mean reduce predation in Clawville?
There are such plans. If you're interested, talk to Olivia, my assistant. She's an expert in what she does, unlike me.
Uh-huh, but you're still behind everything, though.
Thank you. That's it for now.
Yeah. Alright. Let's see. Where do we go together? We gotta be tough with this guy. He's not gonna get much.
You're very taciturn, Mr. Wessler, though I've heard you're quite the speaker.
Look, I'll gladly talk to anyone about business, and even happier to talk about art. But I'm no fan of interrogation on a night out. Are you even on duty?
Oh shoot, that's the wrong question.
Sorry for any offense, Mr. Wessler. Let's talk about something else. Wessler is tougher than I thought.
Yeah.
And he's secretive. It's time to gently beat around the bush.
Oh yeah, we gotta go after him now. Oh shoot.
Were there any similar incidents in Natasha's past? I mean, threats, blackmail, enemies, or insane fans. Psychopath pianists, perhaps.
Dang. All that?
I don't know about enemies, but she's a celebrity. A star shining bright in Clawville's night sky. Do you understand? She gets endless fan mail. It could be anybody. I wouldn't overreact.
Alright. Okay. Alright.
Natasha doesn't feel that way.
I've noticed.
Yeah. Alright, perfect. Good. We're going back up.
Do you think one of her fans is the culprit?
Yeah.
Someone who can't take rejection, maybe.
Yeah, because you know what? It's been an instance that maybe she turned down the fan and that fan got mad. Maybe that fan decided, I'm going to get her for this.
Why not? It's quite common.
It's a typical motive, indeed. Any ideas who it could be?
Who it could be.
Yeah. Attorney General Hamtaro is obsessed with Natasha.
Okay.
But he's, more like the kiss on the hand, flowers bowing type. Throwing bricks through the window is not his style. I can't think of anybody else. Or rather, I can think of everybody else. About half the city, actually.
Oh, dang. Okay. Well, that didn't help much at all.
I get it.
I get it. Perfect. Okay. We're not gonna ask, will you be willing to testify? No, he's not gonna come to the stage because he's not gonna want to go. The mob boss and the pussycat. How that even be? No, we're not gonna go there either. So we're gonna go
Have
here.
there been similar threats in the past?
Yeah.
Right to the point, yeah? Yeah, I get it. But sadly, this is a dead end, my friend. No threats like these, whether you believe it or not.
Well, it really seems like a dead end, so I'll just back up and try from a different angle.
You do that.
Wow, okay. Oh, shoot.
The mob boss and the pussycat, eh? How did you even meet?
Yeah, I mean, that's interesting.
Huh? Are you trying to piss me off, Corpora, so I accidentally let some big secret slip out, huh?
A simple answer
Will
will
work,
work.
yeah. I mean, get to the point.
You know, Natasha, she's both connoisseur and muse. So, how was it?
What do you mean?
When was it exactly?
We're playing dumb, man.
You don't remember? That's strange.
That's really strange for you not to remember.
Ah, yeah. The Millions, of course. It was like another lifetime. It happened right here. Only this place was called the Millions back then. She was a dancer. Behind the scenes, I arranged opportunities for her on the big stage. Yeah, maybe she still doesn't know it was me. Then one day, I invited her for a drink with a promise that if she was willing to meet me, I'd buy the place for her.
Sound like it worked out pretty well.
I guess she was willing.
Yeah.
The next day, she had the club in her name.
All right.
Well, that is romantic.
That is really it is. I mean, wow, you did a lot for her.
Yeah, there are many kinds of romance, Birdman. There's cheap and there's expensive. You get what you can afford.
I agree.
Do you live in the same house as Natasha?
Oh, you're really something. Natasha's a free woman, but mostly, yeah, at my place in Gold Town. But she has her own kind of a weekend house.
Oh, so you say she's a free woman, but yet she stays in your house. How interesting in that. A rat and a cat in the house. You know, back in the, I guess Tom and Jerry, they did stay in the same house, but they would hate each other. But this is interesting.
How often does she use the weekend house?
Yeah, every other weekend. Roughly.
Okay.
I see. That's very important information.
It is.
Yeah, if you say so.
Okay. So let's see. Is she completely alone when she's there at the house? So Natasha feels she's in greater, and yet she still go out alone. That's weird.
So Natasha feels like she's in grave danger, yet she's still going out alone.
Yeah, I know what you're getting at, but I'm 100% sure of her loyalty. She's gone out very rarely since this started, and mostly in my company. Yeah, you know, I'm not sure if you do, but in our social circles, banquets and dinners are frequent.
Illegal
Family
gambling.
nights.
You got me there. Yeah, you're right. Natasha is crazy about the roulette wheel.
Always putting it all on the red, right?
Right.
Yeah, you're a real rotten bastard, Sonny. Although, yeah, always on the red. Yeah, right.
Yeah. That's how it works anyway.
So, can we meet your lady?
I don't see why not. But first, please, listen to her sing. She's on soon.
Okay, that'll work. All right, look at it. 9 out of 10 again. The legendary chicken police back in there still a bit worried. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, he's trying. He's definitely hiding something. He don't want to tell what's really going on. But okay, 9 out of 10 is not bad.
Thank you for your time. We'll be seeing you.
I have no doubt about that, unfortunately.
Yeah, we'll see you again.
Hey, we should grab a coffee or something, Olivia. You know, for old time's sake.
Pleasure to meet you, gentlemen. Goodbye.
Wow,
Oh,
got you down.
Please, take a seat. The show's gonna start soon.
Okay, appreciate that. All right, here we go. Oh, the main attraction's coming out. Oh, must be Natasha. Oh, she got green eyes. A chicken fall in love with a cat. Huh. Alright. Uh-oh. You done fell in love now.
Bourbon moon hangs in the sky. My man has left with a golden smile. This is so funny. You can kill me, honey. I'm already dead inside. My body is an empty bottle. Come on, baby, just give us
Sonny.
Sun is in the trend.
Chloe's still lying in my bed, and it's dead.
What do you mean your body's dead? That's a heck of a statement you making, Natasha.
That was, unique.
Yes, it is.
Oh, that is cute. Nobody has ever given me such a unique compliment before.
Yes.
Forgive me, my name is Santino Featherland.
I thought so. You look more or less like I imagined.
More or less like what? What that supposed to mean?
More or less.
Sometimes less is more, Mr. Featherland.
Okay, I'm not sure if I could take that as a compliment or not. Okay.
Ahem. You were amazing, dear, as always.
Could you be my little furball and fetch me a cocktail?
Oh, cocktail.
But of course.
Eben will be back soon. We'll have a few minutes to talk. Then he'll end the conversation and throw you both out.
Wow. Oh yeah, he don't like us.
With all due respect, ma'am, we're not that easy to get rid of. Doesn't matter who's trying, believe me.
Doesn't matter, he'll do it. That's why I'm telling you. I don't want a scene. My room's upstairs. Meet me there in 20 minutes. Come alone, Sonny. You'd be too conspicuous otherwise.
Okay.
Hey,
I understand. You know, they call him Target Marty at the station.
Yeah. Target practice on everybody.
I don't have time, Mr. Featherland.
Alright.
Sure thing, Natasha. I'll come to your room. 3 knocks, a short pause, then another 3.
That'll
I'll
work.
be waiting. Go, before he comes back.
Alright, that'll work.
I knew she was trouble the first time I saw her. She wore danger like a perfume. It was simply part of her being, and it attracted me, like light attracts the moth people. I wanted to be the microphone as she whispers her melodies, or the pillow she rests her feet on while reading some cheap romance. I wanted to be her nightdress,
Okay.
barely touching, barely covering her marble skin. But I was a cop, and a lifetime wouldn't be enough to rid myself of what a woman like her hides under her makeup. Keep your distance, Sonny. Just keep your distance.
Yeah, keeping this, you definitely fall in love with a chicken going with a cat. Okay. Okay.
I bet you spend a lot of your time staring into the mirror. Do you even recognize yourself?
Maybe you were trying to be rude, but, you know, that's a very good question.
Yes, it is.
I was just trying to be rude.
Oh, really? Well, then I'm sorry.
Don't mention it.
Yeah. Let's see. Era. Painting.
Gee, that is a unique picture, and kind of daring. I admit I've never seen anything quite like it before.
Yes, I admit it's a little daring. I keep it. It evokes good memories. A precious old friend of mine.
Okay.
A most wonderful artist.
Alright.
He's got an eye, that's for sure, considering his model.
Yeah.
Was that supposed to be some kind of compliment?
It sure was.
I don't know. I don't compliment often. Not on purpose, anyway.
Oh, you're funny.
Oh, no wonder. Alright, let's go back. Alright, let's go answer these questions. I get straight to it.
This woman's aware of her charm, and she knows how to use it. A rare and dangerous combination.
Alright, I'm gonna be careful with this question.
How do you like your bourbon, Mr. Featherland?
In a glass. But thanks, I had a couple before I came. I feel like this may be a long night.
A very long
I
night.
hope it doesn't bother you if I have one myself.
I get offended if women don't drink in my company.
Oh, you are a funny guy.
So I've been told. Anyway, lovely room.
Yes. Look, Mr. Featherland.
It's sunny. Saves us a lot of time.
Okay, Sonny.
So, why am I here?
You know, men tend to babble in my presence.
Yes.
It must be exhausting.
It is. But you're not the type to beat around the bush.
No, I'm not. I'm here straight to the point, so.
Is it too banal if I tell you it's an occupational hazard?
Terribly.
So can I start the unpleasant questions?
Yeah, let's get down why I'm really
I
here.
asked you here so you can do what you do best.
Oh, okay.
Really? I thought you asked because you wanted me to investigate for you. But if you'd rather be drinking...
Oh, you do have a sense of humor. How reassuring.
Only if I'm a bit hungover. That's usually quite common.
Yeah.
Oh, please drop the act about being the alcoholic, heartbroken ex-cop, Sonny. It would undoubtedly suit you, but I've seen you scanning my room. From the second you set foot in here, you started working, and everything I say gets sorted in your brain. Am I right?
Oh, dang. I mean, she done figured me out already.
That's a bit of an exaggeration, but yeah, it's something like that.
Well then, Sonny, come at me.
All right.
Well, that's something I don't hear often. With pleasure.
All right. It's time to ask her some questions. Let's go with the question.
Natasha is a confident woman. I can exploit that. But I must be careful. Every part of her oozes danger.
Yeah, so we're gonna have to be real careful with her. If I slip up, ask the wrong question, she gonna get me.
That was a remarkable performance.
I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Yes.
Do you perform here frequently? You're also the owner, if I'm not mistaken.
Sadly, I don't have the time, but this stage still calls my name, and I perform just a few times a year, and always with a new song.
Hold on, say you perform a few times a year, but the stage always calls you. That's
So
weird.
that was all the excitement.
I have many admirers, if that's what you mean.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Let's see. What can the picture on the wall is quite daring. The place is very elegant, and so is your room. Let's go.
The picture on the wall is quite daring.
Only if you knew how old I was at the time.
Well, how old are you?
I think I'm on a slippery slope here.
Come on, don't be shy. Ask me.
All right. How old were you?
Did you really believe I'd tell you?
Yeah, these women don't usually never tell their
You're
age.
quite a player, aren't you?
Life is anything but a game, detective.
You tell me.
Yeah. Okay, it went up.
Do you think one of your admirers might be behind the threats?
Yeah.
Those who admire me usually idolize me. No, I don't think it's one of them.
You know, the soul of an animal is extremely complicated. Sometimes all it takes is a bad look or some small rejection to turn admiration into hate.
That's right.
That's a stillborn theory. No one hates me if they once loved me, Mr. Detective.
Ah, I see.
Okay, we're doing good. Do you have any material evidence concerning the threats? The whole case stinks. What are you trying to make me do? Why Deborah? She's a nice girl. Why didn't you come to... That's a good question. Deborah, she came to me. She was all scared. Didn't know what she was talking about. So let's
Why
ask...
Deborah? She's a nice girl, but why didn't you come to me?
Didn't you ask her the same thing already?
I did, but I like to hear it from all sides.
Well, since this whole thing started, I admit I'm not too keen on leaving my home. When I do, it's only with an escort.
Oh, really? Okay.
Ibn Wessler has nothing to do with this?
Ibn has everything to do with me. Almost everything. But I didn't want to upset him with this. He thinks I'm overreacting.
Okay. So he's a suspect, pretty much. I had to keep him in mind.
Deep behind the diamond skin lies the truth. It doesn't matter how hard Natasha's trying to hide it. She's scared. Now I must concentrate to finally find out what I want to know. What was in those threats, exactly?
The message itself is not a threat. It's just a word.
A word?
But a word again and again is threatening.
Yeah, what's the word? You looking at?
Exactly.
Okay.
So,
You really don't have any idea which word could be used for a woman like me?
Yeah.
I guess I do. Yes, I think I know what it could be.
Whore.
Whoa. Well, that's not exactly what I had in mind.
Cat got your tongue? Am I right? You heard it. I said what you were thinking. And yes, that was in the message. That was printed on the paper and painted on my wall. in giant red letters.
Somebody is mad at you. Like,
Well, thank you for your honesty.
all right, let's see. Wow, let's see. Let's see. I suggest you lie low. What about Fillmore? Is he here because of you? No one ever seen a pair with, not even Shadow. Could address me anything to the dangerous relationship. I don't know where to go. Fillmore. No one seen a pair with, not even. Where should I go with this? I see. Let's go
What
with
about
this.
Fillmore? Is he here because of you?
Mr. Lowe helped me before, and yes, he was the first I approached.
You've managed to curb my enthusiasm a little.
Sure did.
Doesn't keeping two irons in the fire give me a better chance? But you don't have to worry. He didn't find anything. And he's not interested anymore, no matter how much I offer to pay him.
All right.
Why?
You'll have to ask him.
I sure will.
I think I'll do that.
Okay, that's good. So it's not a fan, it's not an inside job. Who do you suspect? A dark shadow for the past, an ex-lover, a husband? Let's go with this
So
one.
it's not a fan and not an inside job. Who do you suspect?
Aren't you supposed to know that?
I quit playing
Usually,
around.
yes, but I've got nothing to go on, and you don't have a hunch.
Maybe I do. But first, I want to know if you'll even accept my case.
I'm here, aren't I?
Yeah, pretty much.
That's true, but I must know if I can trust you.
The proof of the pudding is in the eating.
Right. I love my pudding.
I wish it was that simple.
Natasha is a mysterious woman, but I must gouge out at least one of her secrets. Enough games. It's time to know why I'm here.
While I'm here.
Let's stop beating about the bush. How do you know Molly?
I'm prepared for that question, but it's still not easy.
Heck you mean?
You knew very well that if you threw in the name of my wife, I'd come to you, no matter how vague and suspicious the case was. I just want to know if you're simply a manipulator, or you're really that desperate.
Yeah, lady. I don't like the idea you put my ex-wife in and he got me in this case.
I really know her. I'm not lying.
How?
Oh, really? How? Were you a nurse, too? Forgive me, but I don't think so.
Don't be rude and so cynical, Sonny.
I'm sorry, but that's me when feline claws are at my throat.
Yeah.
Molly is an old and good friend of mine. She has nothing to do with this, but I knew that if I didn't mention it to you, you wouldn't have come.
No, it wouldn't. I would never come.
Yeah, Natasha, you're right there.
I knew you were a decent fowl, that you would help me. That's what you're famous for.
Don't go there. Flattery doesn't work.
Yeah, no, he doesn't.
Look, forgive me. I shouldn't have brought your wife into this.
You're right, you shouldn't have. But to be honest, I don't think she's my wife anymore. On paper she is, but I haven't seen her in years.
So we going through some hard times right now.
I'm sorry, I didn't know.
Really?
I did. I knew I checked you out before I sent Deborah.
Yeah, I'm sure you have. I just knew you did your research. If you did your research on Molly, I'm pretty sure you did your research on me too.
Luck me. This case is getting more and more intriguing.
Alright, let's see. Let's get straight to the point.
What exactly do you want from me?
You are really as good as they say you are. And I'm not selling lucky dips, Sonny. Find them, whoever they are, and
Whatever it takes.
Takes.
not exactly, but something like that.
Oh my god, lady, you tough, man. You're not giving
You
to me.
know, if I didn't see the speck of fear behind the confidence shining in your eyes, I wouldn't take the case.
But when I turned around, went back home, started drinking.
I'm not afraid.
You're terrified, Natasha. Don't be ashamed.
You must solve this. As soon as you can. Money's not an issue.
Oh, how much you paying? Ah, decent cop. Okay, that's how you do it, but not quite old time. Okay. Well, I didn't want to go at it just yet, but okay.
Just one more thing, Sonny.
What's that?
Natasha.
Please come to 37 Rochester Street in Flowertown tonight. I'd like to show you something that could be of a great help in your investigation.
I
Okay.
was afraid this was coming. Why there? Why not here and now?
It's something I keep hidden there. I won't take the risk of Ibn or one of his men seeing it.
Okay.
Isn't Ibn too dangerous to keep secrets from?
Sonny, a woman is naked without her secrets.
Good point.
I knew you would understand.
Oh yeah, I understand everything. So, when do we meet? The night is almost over.
I'll be there in an hour. Don't be early, and don't be too late.
What the hell?
Look, Natasha, you know,
Please, this is very important to me.
Okay, alright, fine.
sure, I get it. I'll be there.
Thank you.
Until later, Natasha.
Goodbye, Sonny.
Oh my gosh, lady, you are tough. Alright, let's see what we got here. Okay, so we got, wow, they actually put the word whore in red. My goodness, so this case is getting deeper and deeper. And we got some new character stuff to move on. Let's see, Ibn, Olivia. Got some places here. Okay. Let's see. And my stats. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Let's go back, see what we got here. Let's check on our bag, see what we got. We have a gun, cigarette. Alright. Let's see. Mirror, we ask her.
This woman's a...
Okay, let's see. Ask another.
Seriously, how did you find me? Not even my boss knows where I live.
Man, that's one question I would like to
Although
know.
I didn't include Ibn in my little private mission, some of his resources were still available to me.
Okay.
Yeah, let me guess. There's someone at the station working for him.
Someone? You're so cute when you're playing naive.
Have you ever had dealings with the police?
Not in this city.
In the city.
And otherwise?
Does it really matter, Mr. Featherland?
Yeah, Department of
Maybe
Investigation.
it does. More than a little.
I'm afraid you'll have to unravel that thread yourself. But you will find nothing but a dead end.
Oh, she's Christ, you playing games, lady. Alright. So we had enough. So obviously you gave us some insightful information.
Well,
Weren't you supposed to be waiting in the car?
I was bored to tears, Sonny. I also thought maybe something happened to you.
Ain't nothing happened to me,
You
man.
thought Natasha had eaten me alive, huh?
Yeah.
Well, who knows? You're such a fragile little thing.
I'm too old for this, Marty.
Then next time, leave the dangerous predators to me.
I didn't mean that, Marty. I meant you.
Oh.
Alright. So we pretty much asked everybody questions that we need to know. And now we're just gonna head right on out. First you-
So, have you talked to Natasha?
Yeah, we did.
In fact, yes. She was, kind of mysterious.
Pretty much.
I bet she was. You know, I've never abandoned a case before. Not voluntarily, anyway. But that woman,
You're, too old for this shit, huh?
Yeah, pretty much.
as you say, pal,
That's exactly how I felt, too.
before you leave, take this and examine it closely.
Alright.
What is it?
reason I've decided all of this is not worth it for me.
Wow, that sounds encouraging.
Yeah, it does.
Take care of yourselves, guys. This case, maybe it goes deeper than you'd think.
Oh, that makes my feathers stand on end.
Oh yeah, this
Old croakers, you're safe while I'm here.
thanks a lot.
Okay, I didn't say anything.
Alright, let's see, let's check out what he gave me. That was it.
We stepped into it, didn't we?
Oh shoot.
We stepped...
Alright.
Of all that's furry, what kind of a list is this?
Hey, what you trying to do, man?
Exactly. I have no idea, but I don't even want to find out.
Those names, all top dogs. Maybe they play cards together.
Sure, that's very likely. Anyway, I pried this list out of a dead man's hand.
Hey,
Somebody
man.
dropped him outside the forest, a few miles from the Wessler residence.
I should have known she was keeping secrets.
Yeah.
Keeping secrets. She's the secret herself.
Thanks, Filmar. This could be important.
Don't thank me. Maybe I've just signed your death warrant.
Oh shoot.
Oh, thank you, sir.
Oh, shut up, Marty.
Alright. So we have check this out. We have a new location. We're here.
Well, if there's one thing I'd learned during 20 years of detective work, it's that if someone wants to meet you at a remote location at night, you should bring an army for backup.
So it is.
One
Whoa.
time, me and Marty were stupid enough to underestimate a situation like that, and we never really recovered. And yet, here we were again, about to step alone into something hauntingly familiar. Only one tactic remained, as the old dogs say. Balls to the wall.
This place gives me the creeps.
I wouldn't say I like it either.
Let's take a look around before we go inside.
Textbook.
Alright.
I'm telling you, it's a trap.
Shut up, Marty.
Well, he got a good point there. Alright, before we go inside, check things out, we're going to end the gameplay right here. If you like the video, press the like button, press the subscribe button. We'll be back until next time. Or Chicken Police Part 3.